Hey guys, it's Gundidi here, and I got something cool for you this week. This week we have FN's entry into the micro compact scene. This is a cool little pistol. This is the FN Reflex. This is a cool little micro pistol. Of course, it's going right after like the SIG 365 or the Springfield Hellcat, or maybe even the Shield Plus. Nice little pistol. Very, very compact, very small. As you can see, I have some decently sized hands, and it is very small. Let's go over this guy from the nose to the rear and show you what it comes with. This is a micro pistol, so it runs a 3.3-inch barrel. This is a striker-fired system. Up front here, you got front cocking serrations for those guys who like to do their press checks. You have a bright fluorescent colored front sight, kind of like the Shield Plus or the... actually, pretty much all those micro carries are running that, except for maybe the Canic, are all running that bright fluorescent front sight now. On the rear sight, you just have a 2-dot rear sight, white dot. And they are just white dots. There are no night sights on that one. The front sight does have tritium, so it will glow in the dark. Of course, the top of the slide is optics ready. I believe it is for Shield RMSC, because that's pretty much what everyone else is running. Down below the slide, you have a single slot. I'm going to call it a pick rail, but it's not really a pick rail. These are usually those micro rails, so it's probably running the same kind of rail system that the Hellcats are running, kind of thing, where you have to get that special, or not the Hellcat, the Glock 43X is running, where you have to get that special mount to mount on that, because I doubt that is the same size as a standard Picatinny rail. Moving across the gun, of course, at the top of the slide, you got nice, solid cocking serrations up here on top that are grippy enough to where you can easily grip that without digging into your skin if you were carrying it. Going down, you got the rounded off trigger guard, which is fairly decent. I wish it was a little bit bigger. If you were carrying it in a winter situation and you had big gloves, you probably wouldn't be able to get a glove finger in there, but it is what it is. Now, moving on to the trigger, it's got that hinge trigger system that it's very reminiscent of the old Smith & Wesson hinge trigger, as the trigger actually has to hinge down before it goes into a firing mode. Let's go ahead and show you that trigger. Of course, the firearm is empty. Now, like I said, you got that hinge that you got to take up. There's a little bit of take up to get to a firm-ish wall, and then a nice clean break. Let's see that reset. It's pretty long, but it's very audible and tactile. And then you got a nice clean break again. So it's actually a pretty decent little trigger that's in this guy. Moving down to the grip texture, as always, FN can't make up its mind on the grip texture, because, you got one type of grip texture here, you got checkering over here that is diamonds. At least they didn't go 3 different grip textures this time. But it is very grippy and serves its purpose. So maybe FN knows what they're doing. I just think it looks weird. Other than that, it does come with 2 magazines. You get a 11-round mag, and you get a 15-round mag in the box. The 15-round mag continues that weird-looking grip texture all the way down, but you get a nice firm grip. I mean, that is solid for me who wears an extra large glove. I can get a nice firm grip on that 15-rounder. With that 11-rounder in there, it's okay. I can still get my pinky on there. The bottom of my pinky does dangle off, and the base of my hand is completely off. So I could get a purchase enough to use it. Still makes it very usable for concealed carry. I don't have a pinky dangling, at least. Other than that, it's got a very small beaver tail, nothing crazy, but enough to where you won't get the meat of your hand in the way of that slide, so it serves its purpose without getting over rambunctious. that's pretty much the basis of this pistol. It's not much different than all the other micro guns out there, except for FN makes it. But what does it compare like to a very popular version of a micro pistol out there? That is the 365X series. Now this is the 365X. This one has the 12 round magazines. 12 round magazine. So it's got the little longer grip in there. Perfect for people like me who have a larger hand. But let's see what it looks like side to side of this guy. Let's go beaver tail to beaver tail. You'll notice the FN's just a tiny bit longer than the SIG in barrel length. Let's go sight to sight. Trigger guards are about the same. And then with that 11 round magazine in there, it's almost the same length grip wise. I would say the SIG feels a little bit more comfortable in the hand than the FN, but the FN's not uncomfortable. So it is what it is. And then of course with the SIG, you got SIG's really nice rolling trigger that they put in their guns. Yeah, it's a pretty good trigger. But thing is SIGs have a tendency to have a mind of their own. While I have yet to hear any issues with an FN. So choose that as you may. These are about the same price point. In my opinion, I probably would go with the FN over the SIG. But, you know, everyone is seeming to like the SIG, so, yeah, your own opinion. But, yeah, that's my quick overview of the FN Reflex. This is a cool little pistol from FN. It is competing against those other micro pistols, and definitely something cool to check out if you ever get a chance. In the comment sections, let me know, would you rather take the FN Reflex or the SIG P365X? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And guys, as always, I'm Gundidi, and I will see you for the next one.